MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Angels baseball comes your way next. Andrew Heaney is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Andrew Heaney, I love this guy from the left side, not afraid to throw strikes. Like a lot of lefties, inconsistency with the strike zone is the major problem. But if he's getting his breaking stuff over, look out, he can shut just about anybody down. Good, solid pitcher that's getting better with more experience.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Josh Rojas. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch of the at-bat. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base paths.
For the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in safely. At the plate now, Josh Van Meter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0. Heaney has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
The 1-2. Rojas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Softly hit to the left side. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That is first. The first baseman, Christian Walker.
Into the box, Christian Walker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire. 1
ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. The 1-1 home. Ball. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Simmons dives. What a stop. He is out. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Zach Gallen is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now in the box, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Angels, the second baseman, David.
And the pitch.
Fletcher.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Batting center, the first baseman, number 25.
Standing in, number 25. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And that's through for a hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he showed great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Trout is on his way home, and the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint here, where you get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Justin Upton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Angels 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Leading off the inning, Cole Calhoun, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Hit in the air to center field. Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The left fielder, David Peralta.
At the plate, David Peralta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
No, that missed. 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Simmons. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number two.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Anthony Bemboom. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 delivery. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Three and 1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. The 3-1 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Andrelton.
Man at second here with 2 away. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 0-1.
1-1.
Two out here and a runner at second. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. Angels lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat.
Nick Ahmed.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So digging in now, Dalton Varsho. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Varsho.
Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2 to count.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Carson Kelly waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Standing in now, Carson Kelly. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
1 ball, 1 strike. Come on!
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Angels are out in front, 1-0. Settling in now, David Fletcher, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The second baseman, David.
Here comes the first pitch.
Fletcher.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
2 balls and no strikes.
Outside. Ball.
Three and 0 now. Number 25 waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Ready for another chance? Number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
At the plate, Mike Trout. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. From the stretch.
0-1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's a ball. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So there's the first out here in the Angels' third. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's in there for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Down and away, ball 1. Hit out towards second. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Halos lead this one 1-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Josh Rojas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
2-0 to the Diamondbacks DH. Strike called, 2-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he misses again, ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
May have swung at ball 4 that time, and a little late to boot. Full count now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. On the ground to the left side. Fielded by Rendon. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 9.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Stepping into the box, Josh Van Meter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Come on, Blue. 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-2.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
In now, Christian Walker, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And that's over. 3-1.
3-1.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cole Calhoun, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Calhoun, a native of Arizona, he was an 8th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's in.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And this is fouled at the plate. Once again, a 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Upton. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. Van Meter rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay. Now he's safe at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The third baseman, number 5.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 home. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2-2 to the Arizona third baseman. Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, David Peralta, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is well placed down and away for a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The bat, number 13. Shortstop, Nick.
Striding in once again, Nick Ahmed, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 1-1 home.
No, that's out.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Three runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hit to first. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Arizona's on top, 3-1. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. So stepping in, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Ready now for L.A., Anthony Bemboom. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And that misses 1-1. Now here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Standing in, Dalton Varsho. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Pitch on the way.
1 ball, no strike.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And now a pitch on the way.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Carson Kelly. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And it's fouled away. One and two. Here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Hansel Robles enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Into the box now, Josh Rojas. Pitches high, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0.
Yeehaw!
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Van Meter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. So Joe Adell bats now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Good.
The windup and the 0-1. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 1-1 home.
2-1.
Fouled off. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman, David Walker.
Into the box, David Fletcher. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Off is Simmons. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Walker is over now and he's got it for out number 2. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. So coming to the plate, number 25. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No, that's out.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
For Arizona.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Christian Walker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Christian Walker is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1.
1-1.
Walker playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Two and 2 the count to Cole Calhoun.
2-2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, David Peralta, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. Fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona, and it's still 3-1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Pitch on the way.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball. That's inside.
Now it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
1 out, nobody on. Two and one now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Van Meter is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on its way to Upton.
Yeah.
And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
All set for the start of the inning, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat.
Nick Ahmed.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch.
No, that missed. 2-1. That's the ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Digging in, Dalton Varsho. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's high. That's
Too high. 1-0. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
Come on. Get on the right channel.
And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Carson Kelly, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ramirez, 30 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now a throw over and the runner back. Runner at first here, one man out. This is foul right side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
In now, Josh Rojas. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. Hit down the line at first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for the Diamondbacks, as the lead remains 3-1. Number 47 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 47.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Pitch on the way.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Calhoun looks up, and that one is gone. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. And the Angels are back within 1. It's a 3-2 ball game now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Now batting, catcher, Anthony Bemboom.
At the plate now, Anthony Bemboom. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2's the count.
Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Adele.
So now to the plate, Joe Adele. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Hector Rondon takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Andrelton Simmons will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Runners on first with 1 down. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball outside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Rondon, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Fouled away. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 25.
So striding forward now, number 25. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-0.
The set and the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Calhoun. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Angels 2. Hobie Milner has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61, Hobie Milner.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Josh Van Meter.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Bim boom moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now at the plate, Christian Walker. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And it's 1-1. Milner playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. From the belt, kicks and deals. One out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And low, it's a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
The third baseman, number 5.
Into the box now, Eduardo Escobar, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
A bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Peralta.
So striding in, David Peralta. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. There's a high pop-up. Number 25 over to his left, and that retires the side. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 5-2 Arizona. Yohan Lopez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
He's set. Here it comes.
That's the ball. That's down.
Now the 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here's the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Hit hard down the line, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Justin Upton comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Fouled away. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stephon Crichton is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. To the plate now, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
The batsman, the pitcher, Anthony Bemboom.
Standing in now, Anthony Bemboom, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 pitch. A strike called in the upper part of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounded to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The batter, the right fielder, Joe Adell.
Into the box, Joe Adell. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. That's popped up. And this will land foul. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 2.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Cam Bedrosian enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now, Nick Ahmed. It was a walk in his last trip.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Now the pitch. 0-2 home.
No, ball. 1-2.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
At the plate now, Dalton Varsho. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bedrosian, a native of Georgia. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. A bouncer up the middle. Simmons is there. Step on the bag for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself in turn two. Pretty smooth.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carson Kelly. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Strike taken up in the zone. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
So now to the plate, Josh Rojas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Here's the 0-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1 left for Arizona. They lead it 5-4. Junior Guerra enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 41, Junior Guerra.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Fletcher. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Scooped up, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
batting, number 25.
In now, number 25. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate, Mike Trout. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He went down on strikes last time up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Angels down to their last strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The D-backs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Zach Gallen pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Angels, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.